Okay, what we're going to do is tap this maple tree and hope we can get some sap out of it. You have to find a tree that's at least 12 inches in diameter, because if you don't, it'll be too young. When they're 12 inches, they're about 25 years old. Then you can put one tap in them. When they get big like this one, you can put two in and not hurt the tree. So we know that this tree is big enough to handle 2 pails, so we'll tap it. What we're going to do first, we're going to drill a hole with a 7/16 inch diameter bit. That's almost half an inch. We're going to go in about 1.5 inches. We want to do it about waist high, and we don't want to do it in the same spot where there was a hole previous years. So I'm going to look this tree over, and it looks like right in here there hasn't been any other taps for a while, so we'll put it here. We'll insert the drill bit and then we'll crank it in. We first start going through, you can see the white bark coming out. That means we're getting into the sap layer. I want to go in about 1.5 inches. If I go too far, the bark will start turning brown. It won't hurt anything, but it's just gone in too far past the sap layer and there isn't any need for it. So I think I'm getting just about there. Okay, I'm going to break that piece of bark off. I'm going to back the bit out. Siobhan, could you hand me that screwdriver there? Because if I take this out, I'll have a hard time finding the hole. Thank you. I have to use the screwdriver to get the wood chips out. If I don't, they'll get in and plug up the hole. Very important to do that. Save you a lot of trouble later on. Okay, we're going to insert the spile. That's the device that goes in the tree to collect the sap. So I'm going to put a hook on it so we can hang our pail. You've got to make sure the hook is facing backwards. And we have what's called a spile driver. You can insert that in there. We used to have to just hit them with a hammer and it would collapse them. But with this driver, we can put them in and it'll save the spile. Siobhan, if I can get you to hold the screwdriver, thank you. I'm going to insert that in by hand, get it lined up. Then I'll take the hammer and pound it in. Don't have to go in too far. You go in too far, then the hook won't turn. Just enough where it's good and snug. That's in. I might give it one little more tap just to make sure. That's why it's important to get the right size drill bit, because they're too big. Well, I'll hand you the hammer and that, and then we'll hang the pail on the hook. Hopefully. Sometimes you got to turn it to the side to get it on there. Sometimes if the hole in the pail isn't the right height, you can't get them on. And I think maybe that's what we got here today. This hole was made for a different spile. It's not long enough.
Can we use this bucket here?
I don't think I'm going to be able to get this one on, you guys.
What about this one, Bob?
No. Wait, there we go. Some of the hooks are longer and the hole doesn't have to be up so high, but this one thing will be a little harder getting off. So we'll leave that on there now and wait for Mother Nature to warm the weather up.
And what, we need 45-degree temperatures in the daytime, right?
Right.
And 28 at night.
And 20 at night to get that fluctuation. And that's what we're supposed to get next week, I guess, right?
That is.
We'll get some.
And that's it for our maple moment.